want to thank you for tuning in to another episode of Sermon Highlights. Once again, we're here, and I'm here with Dr. Harold Thomas III, the pastor of the Shiloh Seventh-day Adventist Church. And I want to thank you, sir, for being back here just to give us the highlights again.
Yes.
And today the topic was abuse of power. So why don't you go ahead and just share with us, the highlights to take away from the message today.
Thank you, Elder Newell, for bringing me here again for our sermon highlights. Today's theme was abuse of power. We want to deal with how abuse of power is evidence in our communities. It relates to abuse of individuals, particularly women and children. And so I just wanted to highlight where power can be abused. And so there are different areas where power is given or demonstrated. We have positional power. That could be someone that's based upon their position, politicians, law enforcement, pastors, lawyers, doctors, counselors, advisors, influencers. These people are in positions. So we have positional power, economic power, influence power. We have people use sex. You have informational power. Informational power is someone that knows more than you, that may have insight and information. They use that. You have economic, the person trying to control you with their finances. You have positional, based upon their position. You have influencers. We give them power because they have influence over us and they can use it to their advantage. And so these things play out in our culture, and we have to watch that. Even parents have to watch how they use their power of position. And so today I talked about these things. I brought in the biblical narrative of David and Bathsheba. David used his positional power to influence and get what he wanted from Bathsheba. So that's a demonstration of positional power. You have those who use the economics, whether they're going to give money or withhold money based upon your behavior to try to control you. You have those who use sex in ways to control you and manipulate you to do things. So we have position of power that could hurt us. But God has placed us in positions of power to serve, not to harm. Sometimes we're in positions, take for instance, an example I used today was an adult child taking care of their aging parent. And so they manage their parents' finances, their health care, arranging things. But you have that power. Your parents have, your aging parent has empowered you. But you begin to start taking extra money out of the account beyond what they have agreed for you to do and to use to manage their life, and using it for yourself, and you rationalize, hey, it's going to be mine anyway, I can just take an advance on it. No, you've been put in a position of power to help your family. And so that's using your position to manipulate and control someone, and also basically to rob. It becomes illegal. And I just want us to be aware. Parents can do it with their children, the abuse of their children, trying to control them by abusing them. Churches can do it as well. Church members can use it upon others with trying to control their every behavior, or withholding, donating to certain projects unless they do it the way you want them to do it. The church must comply to your rules and regulations in order to move the mission forward, and that is an attempt of use of power, but economic power, but that doesn't work. And so there are ways that we can help ourselves recognize that if we are an abuser, we want to try to get help from God. We don't want to try, we want to get help from God and recognize you're there to serve and not to use it to your advantage to hurt people. And if you are being abused, reach out to help to someone to get the help that you need. Reach out to a counselor, a lawyer, or police, pastor, someone that can help you get out of the abusive situation. And so I always say, help you as an abuser, if you're an abuser, set up accountability for your life, to have people that can check in on you to make sure you're not overextending yourself, or set up parameters to keep yourself accountable. The other one is mutuality. We're all a mutual. We're on the same level. We're all made in the image of God. We're all children of God. And so we have no right to try to control and dictate someone's life. Another one is respect. We want to respect each other. And the last one is collaboration. Seek to work together, not try to dominate each other. May God bless you as you seek to serve God. Remember, God has created us to be his workmanship, to serve, use our power to serve humanity, not to abuse
of power. Well, Pastor, I want to thank you. I want to thank you for coming back here and sharing with us the highlights, the main points. Thank you very much, sir.
You're welcome.